What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And welcome back. You all hit me up and asked me about Miss August. I'm not gonna say Miss. I say Miss on everybody. I'm not saying that man is gay, but y'all hit me up about August Alsina and this whole Jada and Will kind of thing. Let's talk about it right now. Oh, okay. So my theme music was supposed to be right there, but I have not finished editing my theme music, so it'll be up in about a week or so. So that's how it's gonna go from now on. All right. So the internet has been ablaze, and I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can, as I have my trusty phone. Ooh, let's cut that on vibrate right now, sis. My trusty phone to give me what I need, right? So, the internet has been ablaze this whole week about an interview that August Alsina did with Angela Yee from The Breakfast Club, my favorite morning show, about what, a week and a half ago? And ultimately said, bitch, he was having an affair. It wasn't even an affair. It was a relationship because based on what he said, Will Smith knew and gave approval. So we're going to stop and just talk about this. So for decades, bitch, we're not even gonna say years, for decades there have always been rumors that the Smiths allegedly swung, had an open marriage. He did what he did allegedly with men or whatnot. She did what she did, and Jada has been very open about playing in the, the lady pond, as they call it, or eating pussy, bitch. She's been very vocal about being with a woman before, but they've always denied being swingers, having an open relationship or whatnot. And this is the first time that they have confirmed it, which where there is smoke, there is fire, right? So, August Alsina had the interview. Angela Yee said what he said, that he, back in like 2015, 2016, had a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith. Will Smith gave permission to be with his wife. Those are his words, right? So, it was just talking about memes came out. Jada bringing Jada to the red table, and then long behold, Jada posted that she was bringing Jada to the red table or whatnot, right? So I watched this interview last night with Jada and Will. First off, let's stop and talk about how Will looked in this interview. Body language, facial expressions, demeanor says 1,000 words, right? Will looked tired. Will looked over it. Will looked like he had been crying. If you look at his eyes were just red. Not red like, bitch, we smoking and we getting high or drinking it. It looked like he had been crying. And Jada looked refreshed, bitch. And it makes me think and wonder, who really runs that relationship? And I'm not gonna say run. I mean, in every relationship there is a dominant. There is a dominant personality in every relationship. And in my mind, Jada is the dominant one, even though clearly, I mean, Jada is worth 20 million. Will is worth 350 million. Even though Will is clearly the breadwinner, clearly the bigger talent, but as far as their home life, it gives me that Jada runs that house and runs Will. My personal opinion, nothing factual whatsoever, right? Jada looked refreshed. Of course, makeup does a bit of it, but Will just looked tired. No haircut, and not even talking about, not even the grooming, but just here in the face. He looked over. He was like, bitch, I'm just sitting down to do this interview just to do, because part of me thinks that they were not going to say anything about the alleged August Alsina, the alleged affair that August Alsina brought up. But for some odd reason, they brought it to the red table, brought it to us, and admitted to having, and then, okay, if we go decompact entanglement, bitch. Bitch, your hair gets tangled, not relationships. But it leads me to believe that they wanted to get ahead of the story. Any good news reporter knows, or anybody that you know, that to alleviate some of the pressure or some of the sting of something, you get ahead of the story. You put out your own iOS press release. You put out, you talk to your publicist and you put your own thing out to get ahead of the story, to put your spin on it before it hits public, what's the word that I'm looking for? Before it, public judgment, or what is the technical term? The court of public opinion. There we go. You get what I'm saying? And it leads me to believe that August Alsina had some receipts, bitch. I don't know if he got videos. I don't know if he got pictures. If he has text messages. Whatever the case may be, it leads me to believe that August has some receipts. And before the other shoe motherfucking dropped, they said, let's get out. Let's get in front of, because I mean, they've been in this lifestyle for many, many years. And I'm not talking about the alleged swingers. I'm talking about the public eye. So they know how this works. And to alleviate the sting, and let's be clear, this is not going to ruin any of their relationships with brands, with them making money. I mean, if they made another movie again, they are generations upon generations upon generational wealth. They will be fine. But I'm talking about, for whatever reason, they've always had this wholesome brand within the African American community. Even though there have been things that swirled around about possibilities, they have always managed to be above the fray, right? So, that's why I think they came out with this video, or this red table talk as soon as they did, because in my mind they wasn't gonna say shit, but Jada came to the table and said, look, Will, allegedly, look, Will, this nigga got some videos of me doing some shit that don't need Willow, don't need Jaden seeing, yada yada. And we're gonna talk about how so anyways, my mind just rambles. I'm sorry. This is the mind of a royal. You know what I'm saying? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So my mind is always going, right? So they put out this red table talk. Will looks disheveled, displaced, and quite frankly does not want to be at the motherfucking red table. Jada admits to having an entanglement. Bitch, what the fuck is an entanglement? I mean, on Facebook, we got this complicated, we got single, we got divorced, we got widow. What's an entanglement, bitch? Your hair, not mine, but your hair gets tangled. I don't know, your fishing line, your fishing line gets tangled. I don't know what else gets tangled or entangled. Bitch, but what's an entanglement? Bitch, call a spade, and I'm glad that Will was being low-key petty, bitch, because he was like, an entanglement? Really, bitch? Bitch, call it what it is. And she never said, well, she did eventually, when he called her on it, she said, yes, an entanglement. He was like, in a relationship? Yes, we were in a relationship. Don't let that bitch pass, Will. Don't let that bitch pass. And she goes on to say that she was trying to save him. Now, girl, okay. Now, Jada, girl, I know you are good about bringing people to the red table, and I know you have that Ian Levant spirit of bringing people and getting an awakening and getting a understanding of things. But girl, you are not clinically trained to fix anybody. Anybody that knows August Alsina has had some very tragic things in his life. He's been very public about it. His brother got shot. I think his name was Michael LeBranch. Michael got shot right before his 18th birthday, like in 2015. 2018, his sister died from a battle of cancer. His father and stepfather battled addiction. His mother worked 2 jobs to take care of him and his siblings. So he has had his own struggles personally. And then I think he came out in 2018 saying that he had an autoimmune disease that attacked his liver or lung, something like that, because he passed out on stage. A whole bunch of, he has had issues. Now, Jada is 48. August Alsina right now is 27. So you're talking about 2015, 2016, he would have been 23. 22, 23, 24, Jada would have been 44, 45, 46. Literally a 20-year difference. Now let's talk about this. Let's decompact this. We all know that women mature quicker than men, right? Bam. Jada has a 20-year age difference. Bam. Not to say that Jada cannot be a cougar, as the term states, but she, based on her word, says that, you know, they were on a break. I've never been married. I can't speak on that. I'm not going to speak on, you know, people, what was going on in their relationship. They always put on a happy front or whatnot, but, you know, your business is your business. I get that. But the fact, for me, there's a 20-year age difference. This young man was going through a whole bunch of personal shit, right? And this is just me allegedly piecing the pieces together. That was a tongue twister, bitch. 20 years old, 23, 24, 43, 44 years old. Has gone through a lot of traumatic shit in his life, internally with his body, his health, externally with his environment, right? You are introduced to Will and Jada through their son, Jaden. Your peer, his peer, introduced him to his mom. And I know there's always been like porns and videos about, what is it, MILFs, mothers I will fuck, and yada, 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 yada. But this is literally that, right? So, based on Jada's words, is that she was trying to fix August Alsina. Bitch, you are not clinically trained to deal with the mental capacities of anyone, right? Yes, you have life lessons. Yes, you have life experiences. Yes, you have been around some of the best thinkers in the world. But to say that you, Jada Pinkett Smith, were trying to fix someone, you don't have the credentials to fix that. So what in my mind transpired, you have this 23, 24-year-old male that is having a rough time. You have been introduced to one of the most powerful couples in the world. And this woman now becomes a mother figure to you, right? Because based on articles that I've read, his mother works 2 jobs. She wasn't really there because she was working, not because she was just out gallivanting. But now this woman, Jada Pinkett Smith, has become a mother figure to you because she's 20. She can literally be your mom. You get what I'm saying? And so, not saying that Jada intentionally took advantage of this young man, but you come in and try to fix. He finds comfort in you. He finds you as a confidant. He's able to disclose and lay his burdens down, i.e. with you, and lets his guard down because he sees you as a parental figure, as a woman that is able to listen and understand and guide him. And in return, bitch, you were not able to separate the two, and now you are in a entanglement. To me, it's a special kind of, as much as I admire the Smiths, it is a special kind of low person to take advantage of someone when they are down. You know the baby got problems. You know the baby got issues. Why not take your money, your power, your influence, and I'm not saying that they didn't, but why not get him the help that he needs? Check him into rehab. Put him in contact with Dr. Phil, bitch. Let him talk to TD Jakes. Let somebody that is equipped to handle the mental capacities of this young man. But bitch, somehow they got in an entanglement. Still not sure what an entanglement is. For me. So she has this little 12-minute video, which was not talking about much. Pretty much talking about that her and Will were on the outs, and they didn't think that they were gonna get back together and yada, yada, yada. And it was almost like the episode was more or less about them being broken up about what went on with August Alsina. And then I saw a post, and I'm not sure, I'm gonna put this out, I'm not sure if it's true, but you know, people Photoshop shit, bitch. But that August Alsina went up under the video and said something to the effect of, and I may try to find it and post it in this video, that's not entirely what's happening, but I'm gonna let you have that. Ultimately, bitch, now you telling half truths, but I'm gonna let you have it, you know, for what, out of respect of you, out of respect of the family, and that leads me to go back to my initial statement. They wanted to get ahead of this story because another shoe was gonna motherfucking drop. If she denied being in a relationship with August Alsina, there was something that was gonna rain down from the heavens and fall on the laps of all of social media. And she would not have wanted that. So, this is my, I guess, commentary on this whole August Alsina, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. I feel sorry for Will. I wish that we were in a space to where people were able to live straight, gay, bisexual, swingers or not, were able to live in their authentic truth and people could give a fuck. I think if people just came out, you know, and said, this is what I do, yeah, you're going to be in the heat for maybe, you know, a year, 2 years, but after a while, people are like, well, bitch, that's old news. You know, the what is it called? The journalistic news cycle. Bitch, is that quick. It is just that quick. You are hot for a moment, and girl, I can guarantee unless something else comes out about this, girl, this will be old news next week. You know, jump in the fire, get burnt, bitch, and just be done with it. So, drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right about here, and make sure you hit the notification so every time I upload a video here on Rhoyally PHUCKED, the YouTube channel, make sure you follow my podcast as well, which we speak about different content on your daily commutes, on your rides in the car. Rhoyally PHUCKED, the podcast, on all of your podcast platforms. And I'm your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet, or you can call me His Royal Highness. And I will be talking to you guys later. Peace and much love. Bye.